Welcome to It's a Crime. I'm Linda, and today we're going to be doing a little catch up in the Orrin and Orson West case. There are a few updates this week and potentially a big one. But before I get into it, if you'd like to be part of the It's a Crime community, be sure to click that subscribe button below, hit that notification bell to all. Please share this video out where you can and give it a like. Now, let's get into it. We are now going on month 2 in this case with no sign yet of Orrin and Orson. On Monday, January the 25th, there was a vigil held for the boys. And there was a woman speaking out saying the purpose of the vigil is to bring the community together, to pray, to hope, to lift up our faith in God that the boys will come home soon, to show the world, because the world is following, to show the world that California City will never give up. We won't ever let those boys go. They will come home. And Chief John Walker also spoke at the vigil. He thanked the community for their support and asked the community to not trespass on the West property, and if you do see someone on the property, to report them. The chief also said that the police department are still in contact with Jaqueline and Trezell. He also said they've been back a couple of times to either take items out or whatever, but we spot check it quite often and we don't see a lot of activity in the house. And when it comes to the house and the boys, he said there's no possibility the boys or the boys' bodies are in the home. He says we've looked everywhere possible in a house we could possibly look. We brought in search dogs, cadaver dogs, any dog you can think of has been in that house and has not had any kids anywhere in the house. The chief also clarified the time of the video and the actual time the call was made, as there was a discrepancy. And I did cover that in a previous video, and you can see that here, or I will add that link in the description box below. Chief Walker says 5:53 p.m. is consistent. We received the call at 5:48 and we were on scene within 5 minutes, so that makes absolute sense. And it looks like, I'm assuming, Trezell and Jaqueline walking up to the police car and discussing with my officer, giving him information of what they reported. And a side note, I previously mentioned this in my other videos, that I wonder what Jaqueline and Trezell actually said to the officer when they drove up, because they went the same way as Trezell did the first time, and also Trezell got in his vehicle and went that same way. More on that in another video. And also, just a note here, between 5:30 p.m. is when Trezell searched and also waited for the police. As we saw, Chief Walker says that coincides with the call that was made to 911 and when the officers arrived. But we still don't know what played out between 4:30 and 5 p.m.
At what time did you guys notice your kids went missing, and at what time were they reported missing to the police?
It's about, I think it was about 4:30, going on 5. It was getting dark, like I said.
5-ish.
5-ish. That's about it. That's when everything played out.
And then when did you guys call the police to report them missing?
After we searched a little bit around here, it was dark, so we definitely got worried.
Would you say it was maybe within an hour, a couple hours?
No, it was within minutes of us getting finished with our search. Okay. It was within minutes.
Okay.
I'm done.
They came missing right before it got dark. And then we called. I searched the property. I even drove around this neighborhood right here. I even talked to a gentleman on that side, one of those streets over there. I said, "Did you see some little black kids?"
Did you go that way looking for them?
That's the way I was gonna come. But when I came back home, I decided to call the cops because it was dark. They couldn't have got away that fast.
And also, there was a new piece of information that was recently stated, and it's important. On December 19th, 2 days before the children were reported missing, the chief says that Jaqueline and Trezell claimed that they left their house with their 6 children to go do some Christmas shopping in Bakersfield. And we've seen security camera footage from a neighbor that shows only 4 children getting in that vehicle. And then a few hours later, Jaqueline and Trezell arrived back home without any of the children. Chief Walker also says that Jaqueline and Trezell claim they dropped off 4 of their children, not including Orrin and Orson, at their grandma's house in Bakersfield that day. And also recently, it was stated that the children are saying the last time they saw Orrin and Orson was the 19th of December. So the question is, did Jaqueline and Trezell leave the kids at home while they went to Bakersfield with the other 4 children and then came back? Or did something happen that morning before they left? I will be taking a deeper look into this and connecting some dots. Time is past ticking, and it's time to find the boys. Now, the chief says the longer it takes, obviously the less chance that we're going to find them, but I still have hope and confidence that we will. The reward for information is at $100,000. And anyone with information is asked to contact the California City Police Department at 760-373-8606. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Please like and please share. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon.